Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up your vehicle blueprint for a nice model in Blender. So this is Blender 4.31 that I am using. This is the interface, so I just clicked on it and this is the first screen that is showing me. So these are files that I have worked on and I saved them on my drive, and this side is the section I want to go into. But here we're just going to click on general. All right, we have general here, so I'm going to go ahead now. We'll leave the default cube on the screen. I'm going to enable my screencast keys so that you can see what I am typing on the screen. You see. All right, now back to what we are actually up to. We're going to use this as a reference for our car model in order to get the size and dimension of the vehicle fits the real world size. So this is the front, this is the side view, this is the top view. So I'm going to negative y, I'm going to go back to negative y, then I'll click on shift A. Options will appear on the screen, or if you don't want to use this method you can just simply come here, add, then these are the same options, but I like to use the shortcuts. It's much more easier. So shift A on my keyboard, then I'm going to come down to image, then I'll click on reference image. Once it pops up here, I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the folder which my blueprint is saved. I'm going to come down to download, then scroll down. This is my blueprint. I'll click on it, double click, see my blueprint is here. So in order for us to get dimension, some blueprints do come with dimensions on them, but this one doesn't have a dimension. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to my Google search and search for the dimensions. As you can see, this is the model of the vehicle and the dimensions. So these are the dimensions here. We have the length of the vehicle, we have the width of the vehicle, then we have the height of the vehicle. I can see two type of two dimensions here, so I think we're just going to go use these ones, the first ones. The length, this are in millimeter, sorry. So the height is 1.2 centimeter, 1.2 centimeter, that's the height. So I'm going to come back to my Blender. I'll click on N in order to bring out this tab, then I'll click on item. You see, if I click on this, it's going to show me the dimensions. So the dimensions is 1.270. The height Z, we're going to 1.27. Yep. Then I'm going to check for the width, 1.808. Okay, the width is our X. We're going to have 1.808. As you can see, it is changing. We're having some changes. Then our length for 4,430, 4,430, right? Yes. So I'm going to click on 4.430 because the dimensions, no, not here, Control Z. Here I'm going to click on our y-axis, 4.430. You know why I'm using 4 points? Because my dimension in Blender is not in millimeter, it's in meters, so I converted it. So now this box here is our size of vehicle, real world size of vehicle. So in case you're wondering where I got the blueprint from, I got my blueprint from drawingdatabase.com. As you can see, this is it. I'm going to add the link of this to the description of this video. Then it's also good to come and check for some reference images of our vehicle so that you will not just be stuck in the black and white images. You might get confused in some places, so you see the real images or some renders of our vehicle. I downloaded some which we'll be using. All right, now let's head back to Blender. Now we have this y-axis. I'm going to come, if I click on this image now, I'm going to come down here to data, then I'll click on it, I'm going to tick this opacity, then I'll reduce it so that it's going to be a little bit transparent. Let's say 0.5 or 0.35. Is that okay? Yeah, I think 0.35 is good, but we can't see our hash box. Never mind. So since we're in our front view, we're just going to come towards shading mode, wireframe shadow mode. This is it here at this corner of our windows. So just come here, click on this. As you can see, this is our box right here. I believe you can see it, the orange stuff. So now we're going to arrange our blueprint to fit this size so that we can have our vehicle in real world size. So I'm going to scale this down, up. Then I'll bring the front view of the vehicle. I'll align it and to fit our box, I'll align it to make sure that it fits. Scale a little, grab. I'll click on G to grab our image. This is too big. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it a little. Grab. G is to grab. Yes, so let me zoom and make sure that this is at the middle. Grab X. So I locked it in the x-axis. I think this should do. Yeah, this is almost perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and save my work. Yeah, we're just starting, but it's good to save work. Control S. I'm going to come to my documents, create a new folder, name it YouTube. Come here, then I'll click on this and name my model, my Blender file to be what's Porsche GT. Let's just leave it at Porsche 911. Yeah, GT. This. Okay, so now I will right click and select this, then I'll click on G and Z to make sure that this, to just align it to the surface of our world. Yes, this is it. Yeah, sorry if I'm mentioning some things. Yeah, you're going to be seeing the keys on the screen. Then now we are done with our front view. We are going to go ahead and duplicate this. We're going to go ahead and duplicate the image. We're going to go ahead and duplicate. Sorry, I was testing some things. Yeah. Shift D to duplicate image. You click on Shift D to duplicate image. Then I'm going to, if I left click, it's going to stop here. Control Z. But Shift D, if I right click, it's going to remain at where it was before. So I'm going to click on right click. So we have two. As you can see here, we have one. The first one we have 001, that's duplicate. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on R to rotate, and we're going to rotate it in the Z axis by 90 degrees. So I'm going to click on R, Z, then 90. Click. As you can see, this is it. It has rotated 90 degrees. Can you see that? Can you see that? So now this is for the side view. The S axis is the side view. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Z. I click on G and Z so that I can grab it and lock it to the Z axis. As you can see, the blue line is very active. So yes, that is it about that. As you can see, I think we have a little variation here, but that's no problem. That's no problem. Okay, I think we can do something about it. Grab Z, scale it a little, scale a little, grab Z. Aha, this is it. We have it. Then I'm going to go ahead and save this, but please make sure you're saving your work. Make sure you're saving your work because Blender do crash anytime. So I'm going to go ahead and shift it to this other side. I'll click on I'll grab, then X to make sure to lock it on the S axis. You can see this other axis, this red line appeared on our screen, so I'm going to shift it this way. I think like here it's okay. All right, so that we can see it from the X axis and we can be able to, and it's not going to interfere with our model, so this, right, I'm going to duplicate this too, Shift D, then I'm going to rotate it. So rotate this time around, we're going to rotate it on the Y axis by what? By 90 degrees, right? So that we can see this is it. Here we have another duplicate 002. Then here you can see this is our square, sorry, this is our rectangle, our reference rectangle for the real world size. Grab X, oh my god, okay, I'm trying my best to centralize this to make sure it's at the center. I think this is good. Anyways, it's not going to matter because we're going to use the mirror modifier to mirror one side to the next side, but we still have to get some level of accuracies. Then I'm going to bring it to our floor, grab Z, yeah, like this. Okay, I think this is good. Then we have our what? We have our the last thing that we are supposed to do. Okay, I'm going to grab this, bring it to somewhere. Okay, no, this should come here to the middle, to our gray line. Yes, you can see this some level of interception here between the highest point of our vehicle here. Can you see it? This side here, between the highest point of the vehicle is good like this, so that we can be able to check and see what we are really up to. Grab Y. I'm going to go ahead and shift this. Then now I'll duplicate this again, Shift D. Then I'm going to off the first one so that I can align our rear side of the vehicle. Now I'm going to go ahead and shift like this. I'm going to come to here, Y, right? This is grab X. I think this is around the middle. Yep. So here is at the front. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and cancel and deactivate it, hide it. Then this I'll shift it to the back a little. Sorry, Yeah, grab. Why? I'll shift it to, like, let's say these points. I'll leave it. Now it's time to rename our this. We can say bounding box. Sorry, I went too fast. You can, if you want to rename, you just come to the layer. You see, when I click, it shows what it is. Yeah, then double click on this. So then you just rename. Here I'm going to let it to be front. Then next one, side. Then next one, top. Then next one, it is hidden, rear. Yes, so now we can, in order to make everything in order, we can just click on new collection, then write blueprints. Then I can bring them inside. No need. Our bounding box is not supposed to be inside. So now we have it, but I'm going to go ahead and you can see this, our blueprint are well aligned. Now in my next video, I'm going to model this since we have already arranged it. So make sure, don't forget to follow me on this channel so that we will model this vehicle together. I'm going to take it step by step. It's very simple and easy for you to understand, and I'll drop the link to get the blueprint on the description of this video. But before I end this, I'm just going to do one more thing. Then I'm going to come here. When my cursor changes to cross over here, I'll just click on it and shift it. You see another window has been created here. I'll just come over here, editor type, click on it, then look for image editor. This is image editor. Yeah, then if I scroll my mouse over here at this point, if I scroll my mouse, I'm going to click on open. Then you can come to the folder where you saved your reference images. For mine is in downloads. These are my reference images. You can just select them, open. You can see it appeared here. Click on it again, come down here, click on it again. Make sure to bring all your reference images that you would like to use. So if you want to switch between these images after bringing them over, you just come here to this drop down, click, and each one you selected, you see the images you imported into our blender. So guys, thank you for sticking with me over here. In our next video, we're going to start modeling this vehicle and see how it goes. So thank you guys for staying around once again, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any observation, any question, you can drop that in the comments. I'll check my comments and I'll do my possible best to reply you. I am going to reply you if you drop a comment, whether making inquiries, asking questions, or you encountered a problem while following my tutorial or any other problem in Blender. Then I'm going to check that and possibly help you rectify it. So thank you guys for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.